Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hello, it's Adam here, and in this episode of The Hypnotist, you'll be listening to a hypnosis session that I was working with a client that was often procrastinating and often sabotaging her own possibilities of success because there was deep down conflicts as to what success would mean for her future and what it would mean for the things that really mattered for her. And one of the easiest ways to find conflicted parts is when you encounter the principle of cognitive dissonance, where an individual can hold two opposing beliefs simultaneously. And in order to do that, there must be compartmentalized, there must be different parts to be able to do that. And let's say, for example, there's a part that really craves to be seen and to be successful, and yet there's another part that really links being seen and successful as being bad or being risky or with the possibility of failing or being rejected. You can understand why it might be the case that you spend so much effort achieving success and trying to build success, and then at the last minute sabotaging that in some way. It comes from a good place, but it's very frustrating, and it can lead to disappointment and unhappiness and guilt and regret and all kinds of unuseful emotions. What you'll hear in this hypnosis session is a form of communication and integration with parts. There's a metaphor of a bus, which I use quite often when I'm dealing with conflicted parts. And this means that we get all parts in a communication channel. And this is really about, because success is an idea of what the future looks like, the bus is traveling into the future, and then the parts get to help shape what that future looks like, so there's no longer any resistance and any need to sabotage. This hypnosis session obviously was created for a particular individual where we knew there was certain conflicts with the idea of what success means. But inner conflict can be a cause of an addiction. It could be a frustration in attempting to lose weight. Quite often it comes up with money issues because there's a desire to have money, but many people have beliefs that having money or having financial success is linked to negative connotations, which can create a conflicted part and therefore resistance or procrastination. So if you're listening to this and you feel that at some level you are self-sabotaging your success, there will be a link nearby where you can book a free 30-minute consultation call with me to explore what it would be like to work with me directly, built around your particular goals and objectives, and maybe the things that are getting in the way of you succeeding in the area that you want to succeed. This is a broad enough metaphor that I think it would be helpful for a lot of people, though, in this hypnosis session. So what I would encourage you to do is, first and foremost, enjoy this hypnosis session. Find a relaxing place where you know you won't be disturbed, and just close your eyes, relax, and really enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe in a calm feeling of relaxation in through your nose, into your lungs, and as you exhale, allow feelings of tension, stress, or worry to leave your body in your outward breath. As you breathe in and breathe out with your eyes closed, you can allow more of your attention to be focused on the sound of my voice and the meaning of those words. Become aware of the sensation of your breath. Feeling the breath go in through the nose, perhaps feeling your chest or diaphragm rise, and then feeling that as you exhale, you're giving permission to your body to let go of feelings of tension, stress, or worry that is not necessary here. Allowing your eyelids to completely relax. Any muscles in your forehead, just release that tension. Neck and shoulders, feeling that any tension is just melting away. I want you to imagine an ice cube and visualize that ice cube melting. As you see the ice cube melting, entertain the idea that tension in your body is melting away. As the tension melts away, I want you to use the incredible creative power of your imagination to imagine you're going to a place that you've been before. I want you to imagine a beautiful beach, perhaps surrounded by mountains. See a long beach as far as you can see. See the estuary of the water meeting the sea, and see the distinctive color of that estuary as it reflects the bright leaves of the trees above. Breathe how you would breathe if you were in that place. Imagine feeling a breeze on your skin, perhaps sunshine, maybe the smell, a particular combination of smell that comes from the trees, from the sea, from the nature around you. And in this place, I want you to imagine the most comfortable chair you've ever seen. Maybe it's a sofa, maybe a recliner, maybe something else. And imagine that you're sitting on that chair as you're looking out at the incredible views of this nature, the trees, the sea, the mountains, the rocks, the sounds, the smells. And then imagine that you're closing your eyes in that chair by the sea, feeling that your body's getting deeper and deeper relaxed. As I count down from 5 to 1, you will imagine that your body gets deeper relaxed. But in your imagination, I want you to imagine that you're walking down a spiral staircase. Each step will take you further down the spiral staircase, taking you deeper into your imagination. As you go down the spiral staircase, your body will relax until it gets so deeply relaxed at the point where you get to the bottom of the spiral staircase. 5, taking those steps down the staircase, feeling that you're letting go of tension. 4, walking down more stairs, going deeper and deeper down. 3, more steps, releasing tension in your arms, your legs, your neck, your shoulders. 2, continue going down this staircase, deeper and deeper down into your unconscious mind, releasing any tension around your chest. Allow your internal organs to relax. And imagine that you're about to go into a deeper part of your subconscious mind where you can activate powerful parts of your imagination 1, just getting to the end of this spiral staircase. Imagine a corridor, a long corridor with a solitary door at the end of the corridor. You will walk down the corridor, and as you open the door, you will see a large bus. Maybe it's a brightly coloured bus, but this bus is about 3 times as long as a normal bus. As you enter the bus, notice that the driver's seat is empty. As you look back, I want you to see that every seat is filled with all the different versions of you. Consider them as archetypes. Strong, powerful parts, timid, nervous parts, old, wise parts, caring and compassionate parts. Every seat is filled with every part of you. And you are driving this bus into your future. I want you to take it, first of all, a year into the future. Not because this is where you will be in a year, but because this is where you want to be in a year. Put the bus in gear, turn the ignition, and start driving into your future. And then, you are now a year into your future. It's time to leave the bus and just observe what you're doing a year from now. What are you doing in your career? How do your friendships, your relationships look? The relationship with your family. Look at the level of financial success that you want at this point in time. Your health. Every element of your life. And if this future is desirable, appealing, just let me know by nodding your head. And then return onto the bus and look out on all the parts. And I want you to ask all of the parts if they're also happy with this destination. And if all parts are happy, let me know by nodding your head. And I want you to invite the parts that aren't happy with this destination to come forward, to leave the bus and go back to that future. And I want you to ask them to become the directors and to make alterations to this future until they are also happy with this future. Maybe they'd like to see you do something to include other people, to be successful, but to do it in a way perhaps that shows humility. But allow these parts to make the changes as they would want them to be, and you don't have to agree with them, but just allow these parts to show you what they really want in this vision of your future. And if there's more than one part, then those parts have to agree how they want this future to be, so all parts are happy with this future. And when all of the parts that weren't happy with the future are now happy with the future, and you know what the differences are, let me know by nodding your head. And are you also happy with the changes that these parts have made? If so, let me know by nodding your head. That's right. I want you to thank these parts for their valuable input. And to invite them back on the bus. I want you to now drive another 4 years into the future, so it's 5 years from the present. assuming continued success, allowing any success, whether financial or career, to amplify the most positive qualities in you, and then get to that destination. And you're the only one to leave the bus at this point. You're the director of this vision of your future 5 years from now. Observe yourself exactly as you would want it to be. What are you most proud of 5 years from now? What are the things that inspire you about yourself? What are the things that you've done that demonstrate your ability to overcome adversity? What are the things that give you joy, true meaning, true connection, and make this future exactly as you want it? And when you're happy with this future, let me know by nodding your head. Return on the bus and then ask if all parts are also equally happy with this future. If they are, nod your head, and if they're not, shake your head. Okay. And at this point, invite all the parts off the bus to witness this future, to see how happy you are, to see that any success didn't corrupt you, to see any financial success didn't make you selfish or rude or arrogant. See this vision of yourself so that all parts of your subconscious mind can be reassured that success doesn't mean you're bad, that success just amplifies your most positive qualities. And when all parts are not only content with this future, but also enthusiastic to help get you to this future, let me know by nodding your head. I want you to thank them all and to tell them this future is not possible without their help, that you need their help, and that we will get to this place as a team, working together, collaborating, and that you won't always be the one driving the bus, that sometimes different parts will drive the bus for different parts of the journey. But you need to know that all parts are heading in this direction. And if all parts agree, let me know by nodding your head. I want you to invite them back on the bus. And you don't need to go further in the future. This is enough to know that making the choices you make in the present will take your future into a future where you're connected with those that you love, that will give you a feeling of belonging, that will demonstrate that you deserve and are worthy of everything that you create and manifest in your life. Take the bus all the way back. Say goodbye to all those parts. Tell them that you need their help. Climb back up the spiral staircase. Find yourself getting up from a comfortable chair, looking at the wilderness, the nature, the beauty, and then realize that all of this are just thoughts within thoughts, ideas within ideas, dreams within dreams, as you return to the present with the parts that were conflicted now working in harmony, working with you, not against you, and taking your life into a aspirational and desirable and positive future. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, get a sense that you're in your physical body in the present, listening to my voice, all parts working in harmony as I count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.